Hi, this is Tanya from Love Buddha Tarot, back with the weekly tarot forecast for Aries for the week beginning May the 22nd, 2017. How are you? Thank you all for the messages and everything that I've been getting on these videos. Like I say, I'm still blown away by it. I can't believe it, but thank you, and I hope that they are helping. There's a lot of people saying that they are and they're accurate, so that's all we want, isn't it? So, right, I'm going to get straight into these because I'm so busy at the moment. I literally have so much to do. But Aries this week, I really feel this week I want to say to you, slow down. Please don't do anything rash, okay? I feel that you could be your worst enemy this week, especially towards the beginning. Now, what I do is I pull initially a few cards to see what the week actually entails. And then I do pull some more. So hopefully this settles down a bit. But what I get a feeling of Aries. I get you feeling very impulsive, basically not thinking before you act. And this could actually be sort of detrimental to you as well, So this is why I'm saying, they say forewarned is forearmed, and please just try and hold your horses a little bit. This is what they're saying there, slow down. It's not all about gung ho. Now, what I'm getting here as well is I do see that, there might be something that you really want to do, and you're pushing forward, and that's great. It's great having ambition. And it's great having sort of like insight and, wanting to do something and wanting to get moving. But I just feel if you plow ahead, it's sort of like I'm seeing here, it's just like plowing in and people, scattering in the wake, and this is, like I say, I don't feel this is going to be good for you. So what I want to say to you here is please put the brakes on. That's it, slow down. And this message is so clear, so clear. Now, some of you, like I say, this impulsion, some of you might be going away, or you might be traveling, or you might be, I don't feel that some of you are in your ordinary surroundings as well. So this is quite strange. So I feel that you are away from home, if that makes sense. And like I say, this decision might come when you are away, when you're in a different environment or something like that. So this is where you might be thinking about your decision. But like I say, take your time. There is no rush here as well. Now, I feel that some of you, Aries, as well, I feel this decision could be, I don't think all of you, but I feel this decision could actually be made because some of you are, I don't want to say grieving a loss, but I feel this is a reaction to a loss. I feel some of you may have met somebody who it might be this like, all right, okay, this is a fantastic connection. And I see this going into the future. Okay. I feel that hasn't turned out in the way that you wanted it to. Now, like I said, these are general readings, okay? I'm going with the messages that I'm getting here. So I do feel there's been somebody in your life in maybe the past couple of months, past couple of weeks, where you've thought it might have gone somewhere and it's gone the complete opposite way. And I feel that you're feeling a little bit down with this. You're feeling a little bit dejected, a little bit rejected as well, okay? And this could cause you to make this rash decision. Something hasn't gone to plan, Aries. This is what I'm getting. It might not, I mean, when I'm saying that there's been somebody around, this could be you. It could be you yourself and something that you really wanted and you thought you were getting there. And then, like I say, it's turned around and bit you on the arse a bit, and it's left a real bad taste in your mouth. So a lot of times our reaction is to say, right, okay, well, fuck that. I'm going this way, and this is why I'm feeling this need to say, slow down. Please don't act rash, because it's act in haste, repent at leisure. And I do feel that you could be kicking yourself for a long time, after this. So we've got a period of waiting here. I really want you to wait. I'm sorry that I keep going on, but this is what they're saying to me, This is what they're saying to me. Look at what it is you are focusing on, or look at what it is you wanted, and see, was this real or was this just a dream? Was it a pipe dream, Now, I'm the first one that says, that we should believe in our dreams, and I believe that anything is possible. But what we need to look at and what they're saying here is if something hasn't worked out in the way that you wanted it to, you need to know that that is the best thing for you. You know, rejection is always protection. You know, that is it. And, you know, you might be in the huff, you might be annoyed, you might be pissed off because it hasn't gone this way. But I really don't think you're seeing the bigger picture and seeing that this is actually happening for you, you know. So there is a huge gift in this, because I feel whatever it is you are going to embark on, or whoever it was you were going to embark on, I just feel that there's too much baggage with it. It would have eventually weighed you down, and this is why it's like the universe has freed you by taking that out, or taking that option away as well, you know. So this is actually a gift for you. The universe has freed you for doing this, you know. And it's like, right, okay, let it be over, but that doesn't mean that you have to go and make, you know, a pig's year, pig's year, a pig's year of things. I don't know. Does pig's year mean a mess? That's what they've just said to me there. Right, so it doesn't mean that you need to make a pig's year of it. You can be a success, okay? And there's an opportunity coming in. It might be this week. I don't feel it is. If it is, it's towards the back end of this week. But there's an opportunity coming in where somebody else has an idea that you will then see, right, okay, that's the direction I'm meant to go on. Okay, so this week, what I want you to do, I want you to hold back. I want you to hold in. I want you to bite your tongue a bit as well. You know, this could be with your words. You could be saying something that, like, you know, that comes back to bite you on the arse here, Aries, you know. You are, like I say, you really need to, you know, if you can, sit in a room, sit away, don't even speak to anybody this week, because I feel if you don't think about what you're saying, if you don't think about what you're doing, you could actually sort of upset the apple cart here as well, you know. So I'm only saying this because I care, and because, you know, it's like I say, forewarned is forearmed, you know. And yes, I know you might be feeling a little bit shitty. I know you might be feeling a little bit dejected here, but come on, you know, don't take that ticket to the pity party. You know, there is other things happening in your life, not just this. And I really feel you need to focus on work. Okay, this is what it's saying this week. Whatever is going on in your personal life, I mean, this could be connected to work in some way as well, but whatever is going on in your personal life, you know, let it go. Focus on work. That is what will give you security, okay? Make the changes around that is needed. And I feel with this, what I'm saying is, it's like by the end of the week, you suddenly realize and going, right, okay, what the hell was I doing? You know, what sort of crazy trip was I on, thinking that I was going to do that? So like I say, you're going to see not the error of your ways, because hopefully you don't actually do this, but you're going to see that you are, you know, you were acting rashly and, you know, maybe a little bit illogical. Okay, so you might be a little bit like tail between your legs as well, Aries. But what I want to say is, trust your intuition. Okay, this feeling of you acting out of haste, I really feel it's a fear. It's an ego-based action. Okay, and there's something that you're either scared of losing, and this could even be just scared of losing face. You know, so you're wanting to say, look at me, you know, look how cool I am, how this hasn't affected me, you know. That's ego, that, you know. Like I say, whatever you're going through, deal with it, but don't be scared, okay? Because I do feel there's offers coming for you. I feel within the next 6 weeks, as we go into like July, you know, things are going to even themselves out here. And this is when I feel you will get things sorted, and you can sort through any problems that are there. You know, at the moment, I just feel you're feeling a little bit like a cat on a hot tin roof. You know, you want to do something with your time. You want to do something to distract your head from where it is actually going, you know. And I just think that's it. You be careful what you distract it with, okay? If you need a distraction, take 10 minutes to go and meditate. If you haven't got time, take 30, okay? Because this is it. This will be your best friend, okay? Your mind can be your best friend or your worst enemy this week, Aries, and it's up to you which one you choose. Okay, so I hope that made sense. I'm actually going to pull a spirit card for you now as well, Aries, because I don't feel I've been very fair to you. You know, I love Aries. Aries are my Aries are my, one of my favorite lot. I love Pisces and I love Aries. Okay, I'm surrounded by the two of them, but I really feel with this Aries, I'm telling you this because I'm your friend, not because I want to be nasty to you. So the spirit card for this week, your message for this week is, right, okay, you've got Kuan Yin, yeah. And it is, enjoy the journey of life. Be not afraid of its mysteries. Take a chance and follow your heart. You are guided and protected by Kuan Yin, goddess of mercy, compassion, and transformation. If you've been wavering about proceeding with something that is dear to you, then this is your confirmation. Just do it. And that sort of contradicts what I've just said, but it doesn't really, okay? What I'm saying is this thing that I'm saying that you're going to try and plow ahead with this week, I don't feel that it is at the pit of your heart, and I don't feel it is your highest good. I feel it is something that you're trying to do because you're not going after, or there's been a little blip in the landscape for going after what you truly want, okay? So, like I say, this is about, what is really dear to you? What is it you really want, okay? What is beyond this sort of superficial, I need to do something now just to prove that I can, That's it, take that away and go a little bit deeper, Aries, okay? So I hope that made sense to you. Please let me know. I love getting all of the messages and I do try to reply as much as I can. I'm just really busy at the moment. If anybody would like a reading with me, a personal reading, then please get in touch via my Facebook or via my website. The links are below. That's it, I think. Subscribe and like this channel. I am going to do live videos. I know I keep saying it all the time. I just haven't had time. There's been so much stuff coming up. But if you subscribe, you will get a notification when I do them. And I'm going to try and do it. I think it may be June now by the time I get to do them. But I am going to do, and I'm going to try and do it at least once a week. Okay, so that you know that it's going to be happening. Okay, but thank you so much for watching these videos, and I hope they're helping. Please just, hold your horses a little bit, Aries. Okay? Sat Nam.